G'day and welcome to another video. In today's lesson we will learn how to make this really pretty scarf. It is based on the granny stitch, which is 3 double crochets into the same space. So it is a great beginner's project. It is worked in a straight row, so no corners to remember about. There is a free written pattern located on my website. I will put the link in the description box. The colours I've used are real teal, turquoise, paddy green and spring green, but of course you can use any colour that you like. So I hope you enjoy this video and let's get started on the lesson. For our supplies we're going to need a yarn needle with a large eye, a pair of scissors, a crochet hook to go with your yarn. Now Red Heart Super Saver recommends a 5.5mm crochet hook, which is an eye size hook. But I'm going to be using a 7mm crochet hook. I'm not sure what that is in the letter, but I want to have really loose tension for this because I want my scarf to drape nicely. This is my personal option, but if you would like to use your normal size crochet hook, then that's perfectly fine. But just bear in mind it may not have that drape that you want a scarf to have. It may be a little bit tight and a bit stiff. So we're going to need some yarn. For the video I'm just going to make a small sample because, to tell you the truth, the bigger samples get caught around my tripod and it makes filming quite difficult. So we're just going to make a small sample. So I've just grabbed some yarn there so I can show you what we're doing. And where's the end gone now? There we go. So you're going to make a slip knot. You can do this any way that you like. For this pattern we have a multiple of 4 plus 2. So what that means, make your slip knot and we make groups of chains in lots of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have enough chains? No, we don't. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, do we have enough? Nope. And we keep doing that until we have the length that we need. And for my scarf, the real scarf that I made at the beginning of the video, I had 168 chains and then I added 2 on the end. So that's 170 chains. Because I had, I think, 42 groups of 3/2 double crochets. So when I calculated it, it was 168 chains. And then I added my 2 on the end. But for this sample, I won't have that many because, like I said, it does get stuck around my tripod and it makes it really hard to film. So I'm going to do a few more off camera and then we'll come back. So I have all my chains that I need just for this sample. And when we get to the end, we're going to make an extra 2 chain because it's a multiple of 4 plus 2. Then we're going to work 3 half double crochets in the 6th chain from the crochet hook. So not counting this one here, that's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Yarning over, going into the stitch and working our half double crochet. Going to work 3 stitches all together into that same chain. Chain 1, we're going to skip 3 stitches, so skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Into the next chain we're going to work 3 half double crochet. And this first row is a bit hard to hang on to and keep it all together and coordinated. Chain 1, skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3. Into the next one we're going to work 3 half double crochets and then a chain 1. And what we're going to do is we're going to repeat this all the way across. Chain 1. going to repeat this all the way across until we get to the other end. When we get to the end, we're going to do 1 half double crochet in our last chain. So when we get to the end, we're going to skip 3 chain, 1, 2, 3. Into the end one, we're going to work 1 half double crochet. And if you want to change colour, I'll show you how to do that now. If you're not, you will complete that stitch. So leave those 3 loops on your crochet hook. We're going to cut the yarn, leave enough to sew in your ends. Grab a new colour, lay it over the top of the crochet hook, and then pull through all those 3 stitches. And then I just like to pull the ends of the yarn, making sure we've got enough to sew in. Next round, we're going to chain 3, and this counts as the first stitch. So it's 1, 2, 3. Counts as our first half double crochet and a chain 1. 3 half double crochets into the next chain 1 space. So over here, we're going to go into here. So that's 1, 2. Oh, we have to do 3 half double crochets, by the way. Would help if I told you that bit. So there we go. And we're going to repeat this across. So we've just done our chain 1, yep. Into the next space, work 3 half double crochet, chain 1. Just grabbing some yarn. And chain 1. So in each space across, we're going to do the exact same thing. 3 half double crochet and chain 1. And we're going to work all the way across, but into this last stitch, we're going to work a half double crochet. And I'll show you what to do when we get up that way. So when we get to the end, what we're going to do is half double crochet into this stitch here, and it's the top of the chain 5, all those chains that we skipped on that previous row. Turn your work around. See how much easier it is to turn that little thing instead of trying to wrestle a big item in front of the camera. So row 3, because we're doing a row. It says chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. 3 half double crochets into the next chain 1 space. So over here, we're going to work 3 half double crochets. That's going to communicate with me, cooperate I should say, with me. Chain 1, and so this middle bit is the easy bit. We just do our 3 half double crochet, chain 1 in each chain 1 space across, and repeat this all the way to the end. Once we get to the end, I've done my chain 1 there, yep, and we're going to half double crochet into this stitch here. And you may not notice if you've done a really long chain, but it is actually getting smaller because the first round, it's a row. The first row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of shells in the cream, and the next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the next one, 1, 2, 3. So each row, it is actually getting smaller. And please sew your ends in as you go. This is only a sample, so it will get recycled into something else. Sew your ends in as you go, because when you get to the end of a project, you really don't feel like doing it. So it's looking super cute, and when you get a few rounds done, rows, I'm going to have to slap myself. Someone throw something at me. It's rows, because we're working in rows. When you've got a few rows done on this pattern, if you're changing colour, it really starts to take shape and looks so pretty. So continue on, and we continue on, and in the next video clip you'll see how many rows I've done. I'm actually making this project as my nighttime project, so I haven't actually finished it yet. So I actually have to go away, finish it, come back. But you won't even know that because of the magic of YouTube and videos, like magic, it'll be finished in the next video clip. And I can show you how many rows I've done because I'm not quite sure yet how many I'm going to do. You could actually use this pattern for a shawl, I'd say, because if you keep going, it's just going to continue to decrease and you won't have any left. So anyway, enough of me rambling on. I get told I talk too much. I will see you in the next video clip and you can see how many rounds. There we go again. Someone throw something. How many rows I've done. Till then, happy crochet. So I've got 21 rows altogether. I've finished my scarf on the same colour that I started it with. So I've started with the real teal and I've finished with the real teal as well. And altogether that makes a total of 21 rows. I have sewn in my ends. I didn't do it as I went along. I did it at the end, and trust me, it was more painful to do it at the end than it was to do it as you go. So I'll just show you how to finish off. So when you get to the end, you would have done your half double crochet into that stitch that we were supposed to go into, and I've actually completed my half double crochet. Then I'm going to do one chain. I'm going to cut my yarn. My scissors aren't here, so I'm going to have to break it. That is very strange, my scissors not to be here. And then we just pull that down, and then we just sew in our ends. And of course this is a really tiny sample, but you sew in your ends. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you really enjoyed that one. It was a very easy and quite pretty scarf, I must add. I'm really loving these colours that I've chose. When I was making it during the night time, I didn't actually like the colours. I sort of got halfway and went, oh no, I don't like it. But once I brought it out into the daylight, I tell you what, I fell in love with them. Which is great because I didn't have to start my scarf again. So like I said, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and this pattern. There is a written pattern on my website. I'll put all the links you need in the description box. We also have a newsletter here on Bob Wilson 123. I will put the link for the newsletter in the description box also. It's located on my website. There's lots of past issues, so you can look at free patterns. There's great crochet tips, free patterns. I just said free patterns. Yeah, crochet tips. There's crochet humour, colour inspiration, and lots more. Ooh, pretty. So thanks for watching, and until next time, happy crochet.